The U.S. dollar is mixed to kickstart the U.S. session on July 8th, 2025. Remember yesterday, President Trump did send letters to various countries warning about new tariffs coming to effect August 1st. That included Japan, and that has helped to weaken the yen, strengthen the U.S. dollar versus that current currency pair. So it is higher for the euro. The price initially moved higher in the Asian session, but found resistance against a tactical level and started a rotation back to the downside. The pound versus U.S. dollar also moved higher, finding resistance and then rotating to the downside. It is lower on the day. So mixed results. I'll go through each of those currency pairs to kickstart your day, in addition to a technical look at the Aussie versus U.S. dollar after their central bank kept rates unchanged in a surprise move. Let's get started. Let's start by taking a look at the euro versus U.S. dollar on the hourly chart and trading yesterday. The market fell below this swing low from last week's trading after testing it earlier in the session. That moved to the downside, sent the price to the 1.1663 to 1.1691 area. The importance of that area, you need to go to the daily chart. If you go to the daily chart and take a look at these swing lows right through here and swing highs through here before rotating to the downside and reaching our low prices for 2022. That area between the 63 and 91 level was where that price used as for support and resistance. So on the way back to the upside in trading recently, the price did find move above that area right through here and then use that level as a base to move higher. And we did the same thing in trading yesterday. Looking more at the price action today, the price moved higher, but we did find resistance near the 100 and 200 hour moving average. The 100 is blue line, the green line is a 200. Sellers leaned against that level, also into the swing area right here, and rotated the price back down to this level right here, where again we found earlier support yesterday in trading. If we move below the 117.16 level, then it's back down toward the 63 to 91 level down here. And if we get below that level, it opens the door for further selling pressure. Conversely, hold support here, and the battle is on between the 100 and 200 hour moving averages on the top side and this 1.1716 level. Let's take a look at the dollar versus yen next on the hourly chart. As you can see, yesterday we moved sharply to the upside on that tariff news, and in trading here today we saw price action move up higher and lower above and below this swing area through here. Most of the price action, if you go back to this period right through here, let me put a box around that instead. If we go to this area right through here, so you can see most of the price action occurred between these big extremes here, but we did have a failed break through here. It took a few days. Another failed break through here took a few days. This is back in May. This is back in June. So breaking back above the highs of this area right through here is more bullish. That high comes in at 146.28 or 288. If it can stay above that level, then the bias remains more to the upside. We'll look toward this swing area up through here near 147.20 to 34 on the top side. But the dollar versus yen is making a little bit of a break above what I consider a technical level. We'll see if that can be sustained. Let's take a look at the sterling versus U.S. dollar. If we take a look at this currency pair, like the euro versus U.S. dollar, we rallied in the Asian session only to find some willing sellers against what was the 100-hour moving average. We did briefly move above that level, but found resistance against this swing high from yesterday's trade at the 1.36477 level and rotated back to the downside. As you can see, the momentum to the downside took the price all the way through the closing level from yesterday and to new lows going back to this day right here. I guess it's last Wednesday's trade. Still above the low from that, but we're also below the 50% or retracement of the move up from the June low to the high price that we saw in June, the trading range. Getting below that 50% retracement keeps the sellers more in control at 1.35786. And we'd have then look toward our low price from last week's trading, and also the 61.8% retracement on the downside. Close risk might be this area right through here, where we had these two swing lows and also a swing low from yesterday's trade near the 135.92-ish level. I'm going to use that level as a barometer for the downside if we stay below that level. And more importantly, if we're able to stay below the 50% retracement, the bias remains to the downside for the pound versus US dollar. So be aware of those levels. Finally, I promised I'd take a look at the Aussie versus US dollar. In trading yesterday, the price, this is a 4-hour chart, the price moved lower, and we broke below the 100 and 200 bar moving averages on 4-hour chart. We also moved down to test the 50% retracement on these low prices going back to June 24th and June 25th. Support buyers came in against that level, and the interest rate decision sent the price back to the upside to this swing area. This swing area is defined by a number of different swing highs, starting back here, might even use here. All these different highs form this ceiling through here. Traded above and below the levels right here as the market tried to figure out, does it want to go higher? It did, and then we tried to use that level of support in trading last week through here before breaking to the downside yesterday. So we came right back down up toward the high of that swing area at 0.65537. We're going to need to break above it, and then traders will look toward the high price near the 0.6590 level for the year. That would be the next key target on the top side, but we need to get above the 53.7 level to increase that bullish bias. So there you have it, a look at the three major currencies, pairs, and a special one-day look at the Aussie versus US dollar kickstart in U.S. trading session. My name is Greg McCloskey. Good fortune to trading. Bye-bye now.